But let's keep going, having some kind of general ideas of each card. Underneath we have the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor is reversed. The Wheel of Fortune is upright. What it comes to my mind, okay, it's like when something looked to go, when everything seemed to go well, some, kind of this time that you feel like everything goes your well, seems like on this, the foundations collapse, and something was abused. Kind of like if fortune, and by that I mean money wise or luck, was taken for granted. That is the feeling I have. I know it's very broad. We'll go in details, but this is the main thing that comes to my mind when I see these cards, okay? And what is surrendered you? You have the King of Cups and you have the Seven of Swords reversed. I believe this person is going to be key in the situation that you are working with someone that it could help you to recover something that has been lost, okay? And it could be not just material, could be also dignity, pride, self-esteem, could be many things. But this person is working directly with you or in your situations to help you out about the aftermath or the results of this shaky moment here. And what we have on the sides is the approach, and we have the Sun reverse and the Fourth of Pentacles also reverse. It's like you have been identifying yourself with the social status, like the position you used to have, and that unfortunately now is not so high or so shiny. It's like you are seeing that your finances are not so stable anymore. That's becoming an issue. Okay, but let's keep going to have a better picture of this, because I see the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. What it's telling me is like you may be experiencing, or would you just experience, or you're about to experience kind of a turning point situation, a crossroad that is going to give you something to think about. It's like everything is going to turn dark, and you will believe that there is no way to escape. But in this darkness, when the right moment arrives, you're going to find an opportunity to get out of that hole that you feel like you are going in now. You will see that moment, the opportunity to come, and you will take that one. But when the right moment comes, you have to be ready for that. But don't be scared of this darkness moments you are going to be going through, or you are going through now, because there is a chance, there is an opportunity for you to get out of that and to become the beast. This one, because here is underneath says God Almighty, and is God fighting with a beast. Okay, I'm winning, of course. So you're going to win this battle. No worries. But let's try to figure out the whole story behind the cards on the bottom of the decks, okay? Remember what we said here. This is approach, like you have been identifying yourself with your social status, and underneath you have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. it's kind of a lesson learned here. You know, you are know your position at work, you are know your money, you know your status, you are who you are. And that is something that nobody can take away. Thank God. You know, and it seems to me that this approach is going to, if you take this approach, you're going to understand that life is full of ups and downs, valleys and mountains, good and bad. And the lesson here is, or at least something to remember, is that the more you get to this idea, the better is going to be the quality of your life. Okay? If life was a straight line, you will be dead. Okay? Because it wouldn't be growth. Every challenge, every obstacle that we overcome make us stronger, wiser, better. You know? So don't take things so bad. It's a rough trip, journey, what you're having here, but you're going to be victorious. So that is the main point here. And we have, remember, the surrender. It was someone who's going to help you out to recover something. And we have underneath the justice card. Okay. This person could be a lawyer, or could be a counselor, could be is someone that is helping you to recover in a very unfair situation. Perhaps if this, because what I see here is gambling. I'm sorry, guys, but I think something like someone lost everything because of the gambling, or bad investments, or things like this. And perhaps that has caused the divorce or the separation. That will be for some people. Other people decide to stay together, although, and work together to come back to, to a better financial state. But for those, there are going to be people that they're going to need to fight against collections agencies. Some people, they're going to need to recover the stability, emotional stability, and work in their strength and self-esteem. Other people, they are going to be divorced because of that. And in an unfair decree, they are going to try with this lawyer to recover something. This money issue, lottery, gambling, bad investment, risky business, it has caused a lot of damage to the marriage. And what I'm telling you is the situation is quite unfair and imbalanced, and the help of this person is going to, you guys, help you out to keep moving and keep going and rebuild your lives. Okay, that is the way I say it. It's kind of this situation had to slap you in your face, and it's time for you to wake up and use the help you have around. And remember what we talked about this thing. Yeah, I think the foundations here and what is underneath, the foundation start to collapse. And because it seems like the good fortune, the money, the perhaps lottery, perhaps an inheritance, perhaps gambling, money was coming very well. And out of the blue, it was lost. Perhaps that person was too greedy. Perhaps he didn't have control. Perhaps, I don't know, it has been taken for granted. And look, what we have here, let me see. We have the fire tome is like saying the Knight of Wands. And it seems to me that it's time for you to make a plan in base of what happened, to make a plan and put action on it It's like you had to trust in yourself, be confident that you can do it. The Knight of Wands is someone who moves by passion, and there is very determined and very enthusiastic. That is what you have to take from here. You cannot put yourself down. It's a lesson learned, and it's fine. Just take one step at a time, but never stop. Never, never stop. It's time for you. It's time for you to rebuild yourself and your life. And that is a determination that you have to have in this situation. Because remember, you may be experiencing now that this pain, this pain, but it's telling you that it requires a lot of patience to fix what happened here. You have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. There is a lot of ungratefulness here. It's like everything has been taken for granted, and that is what comes to my mind. Like super, like perhaps it has been money, it has been more the foundations, and those are the wrong foundations. Maybe someone has been thinking more about the money and less about the people or the family. Perhaps it has been a misuse of money. Perhaps because here talks about that. Maybe it has been expenses, has been spending in a very frivolous way. Perhaps you have been, instead of spending, you have been wasting money. Perhaps, as I said before, maybe you didn't take in consideration your family. Or maybe you became a centric person that, and you burn out all the price of lottery in 2 years. And that caused the divorce or the bankruptcy or whatever it is. Perhaps you decide to create your own traditions and doing your way or the hard way. And this is the hard way. Guys, whatever it is, here is telling you that you were in that situation, that turning point, the Hanged Man, when darkness is over all the earth, to learn a lesson, to see things the way they are. It's like you are going to see everything is dark. You are going to feel like there's no movement. You cannot move, and it may be temporarily like this. That happened. That will happen. You're going to feel, and it could be. But it's going to reach a point that you are going to see there is an escape. There is a way to retake your strength and fight about all those things that they have been bothering you. And I'm telling you that because you have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands talks about it's time for what you believe. Okay? Is the Veiler of Elizar. Elizar was one of David's warriors, and he stood there in his ground. He stood there in his ground, and he fought against the Philistines. And even when all the heroes, they ran away, but he stood there and he won. This is what you have to do. Some people, I believe, there has been conflict in the family, but they didn't divorce. And they stood together and they are going to overcome the situation. Others that cause the divorce, and you are affected, one of those part affected, and you have to rebuild yourself from zero. Okay? That is the reality. But anyhow, here is a reminder that it can be done. Okay, guys? It can be done. No worries. And nothing has been written about cowards. So there's no reason to be scared. The righteous peoples, they fall 7 times, and 7 times they get up. Because it's the way life works. And this is a fight that is worth it to fight for. Okay? And here we have, guys, two runes that they talk fantastic thing. Ewas and Zigo. They're talking about victory. They're talking about to have the energy to reach that success that you're trying to become, to overcome obsession. It's talking about this one, about make achievable goals. In that way, you can reach them and achieve them. Is the situation that you see dark for a moment is going to be like really dark, is going to turn around for better. It's important that you kind of foresee, what is coming, the next steps. Seems to me that this person is going to help you out to put some more fairness in your life. If it has been a divorce, to recover part of what is yours. If it is other legal issues because of the loss of money, the bankruptcy, or things like this, is going to help you out how to handle that with the collectors, people, and all that. So, believe me, Aquarius, that is a general reading. That doesn't affect you. Doesn't apply to everybody. But you may know someone very close to you who has experienced that. That's why you're receiving this message. And for me, what I take this is like you can overcome anything. I don't take in a very frivolous little way money. Money is important as the currency on earth, but don't take it for granted, the good moments, and believe that life is full of up and downs. It's like a roller coaster. So if you keep your mind and your spirit in a good place, if you believe that you are never alone, if you believe that there is a God, there is God who protects you every day, you will not get anxious about certain things, and you are not going to do stupid things with money. Never forget who is the source of your money. Okay? It's God. It's the only one. It's the one who gives and takes away. So just saying, do good use for money. Be careful with that.